There is a comedian and actor named Jim Breuer, and he's most known for working with Dave Chappelle, but he also worked for Saturday Night Live from 1995 until 1998. And he spoke about the Epstein files and just truly how demonic a lot of these individuals are, and that the conspiracy theorists that have been speaking about all of the things, the Hollywood scenes, the athletes, all of these things are actually true. Okay. And I have not heard another celebrity speak out against these files the way that he has. In fact, I haven't heard much of anything from any celebrities besides him. I want to show you guys what he said, and then we can talk about it. Let's hop in this video, watch it, and react to it. Before we do me a quick favor. Hit that like button for the algorithm so that this video can reach more people like yourself. I truly appreciate you guys. Let's hop in.
You haven't seen nothing yet. That's number one. And this is all part of the circus. Why are they releasing part of it, not all of it? You know how many of these images that I saw personally many years ago? And you know how many times I sat there and I watched people watching certain TV shows and have a clueless. Like my kids will watch TV. They used to watch Ellen DeGeneres, right? And I'd go, you ever notice, I go, you know what Epstein's Island? You ever notice her background set looks just like the island? And they're like, Dad, you're such a conspiracy theorist. Every conspiracy theorist out there right now, all I'm going to say is, if you never believed in them, you better start talking to them, because the ones that already knew about this, I'm telling you right now, this is just wave number one. I don't know what they got lined up, but I'll tell you this. I'm just going to tell you this. From my standpoint, I've been praying to God for a very long time that humanity will start to be aware of this, no matter how horrifying it's going to be. In my honest opinion, it's about time that some humanity understands pure demonic evil truly exists, and it's in your society, and it's your politicians, left, right, Republican, Democrat, liberal, conservative, all of them, they're not your heroes. They're not your heroes. You're rock stars. You're not your heroes. You're athletes, the owners. You haven't seen, this is you're just getting the tip of an iceberg. And I'm not sure if some of you are ready for what's about to come. And this is what gets exhausting sometimes. When you know this and you tell it to people, and because they don't want to, they ask and they don't want to hear that information after they ask it because it's too much for them, they'll lash out at you and they'll call you a name, or they'll call you a whack job, or they'll call you a conspiracy, or a stoner, or you're just whatever they want to call you.
The thing about this is that when you are a part of that culture, you can't really speak out against the culture because you are a part of it, right? That's why we see things like Justin Bieber's Yummy song. It's hidden. He's not coming out and flat out saying it, but he's putting images and he's putting scenery together so that you can know something is up. But he cannot come out and say it because he's still inside of Hollywood. They still give him a paycheck. And that's the same with a lot of other individuals. But Jim is not in that Hollywood scene anymore. He is pretty much blacklisted from Hollywood. And he's able to talk about some of the things that we have been seeing. He's able to actually give an honest review on the people that he's been around. He can honestly speak out against all of these things because he's not a part of them anymore.
You know what it's like seeing tweets? You know, years ago, I'd see certain comedians put out tweets talking about pedophilia. And talking about, you know, Christy Teigen, she put right out there tweets. She took them all down. Tweets that she basically telling you what she's into. This has been going on in your face for so long And this is why I tell you it's all noise. The ICE, we're for ICE, we're against ICE. It's all manufactured, folks, to keep your eyes off of what they're going over here. You know, are you going to protest now? What are you going to do now? Just get angry and upset? What are you doing? What are you going to do with this information? Is anyone going to protest for children? Is anyone going to storm to the White House and drag people out of there? Is anyone going to start organizing and saying, we're taking over the world now? What are you going to do about it? Or are we still worried about left and the right and the Democrats and the Muslims and it's all just well-planned, designed to take your morality out of you. You better get right with God, man. That's your only hope. I don't care what you said. And I'm not religious. I'm not what you call born again. I'm telling you, you better get right with God, love, consciousness, whatever it is. Because you have no clue what's on the way. And until you tap out of this madness of watching the television, and did anyone watch the Oscars?
All right, so I know that he said, you know, get right with God, which he's good to say that, but then he goes and says that he's not born again and not religious, and he talks about consciousness. I wouldn't count him out, okay, because Jesus Christ has been working on him. He claims Jesus Christ saved his marriage. His wife is a believer. And not only that, he also claims that Jesus used him to help another girl that was interested in getting into Hollywood, and he spoke to her, and then he seen her mother shortly after, and her mother said, you're the person that spoke to my daughter and saved her and helped her find Christ and helped her go to church. And so Jesus has been using him. I believe that he is going to further learn more about Jesus and accept. I'm praying that he will, because it's evident that God has been knocking on his door. God has been using him, and he even knows it. And his wife believes in God. So don't count him out. Let's give him time. But let's continue on.
Did the Oscars? What was on? Did anyone watch the Grammys? Why? Why? Who's sitting there going, I'm so glad they won an award? Is there seriously something wrong with you? Oh my God. What part of what's really funny, you know how many pedophiles in that room? And they're the ones going, we need to support the anti-ICE, the people, and we can't have people coming in here and creating more pedophilia and stealing children. We're against it. You know how many pedophiles in the room are talking about that? They put the tweets out. They're out there for you to look at. Go look at Christy Teigen's tweets. Go look at your most famous people's tweets. It's all out there, right in your face. But you keep looking at the headlines. It's all madness. Well, what do we do about it? What do we do about it? You know the big movement, if you were to ask me, and I'm not saying you should do this, how do you stop this whole system? What drives it? Money. Money. Don't pay taxes. Don't pay taxes. Watch how fast every politician will be like, whoa. Don't pay taxes. What do you pay taxes for?
He's laughing and all that, but he actually raises a good question. Is that the question is, what are we gonna do, right? They have us wrapped in their hands. By us, I mean America. I mean citizens. They have us wrapped in their hands. That the moment they want to distract you with something, they will do it, and we will get distracted with it. They've tested this on us many different times. They know what they're doing. They are not stupid. They are not going with the flow. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing because their father, Satan, knows what he's doing. He's been planning this stuff out. He knows what he's doing. It says we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against spirits and principalities in darkness, in the high places, in the heavenly realms. They have been here for a very long time, and they know what they're doing. And they are controlling these individuals. They are influencing these individuals. These people, these elites, worship them.
Baal was the name of the supreme god worshipped in ancient Canaan and Phoenicia. The practice of Baal worship infiltrated Jewish religious life during the time of the Judges and became widespread in Israel during the reign of Ahab and Jezebel. The word Baal means Lord, and the plural is Baalim. In general, Baal was a fertility god who was believed to enable the earth to produce crops and people to produce children. Different regions worshipped Baal in different ways, and Baal proved to be a highly malleable god. Various locales emphasized one or another of his attributes and developed special denominations of Baalism. According to Canaanite mythology, Baal was the son of El and Asherah. Baal was considered the most powerful of all gods, eclipsing his weak father. In various battles, Baal defeated Yam and Mot. Baal's sisters and consorts were Ashtoreth and Anat. The Canaanites worshipped Baal as the sun and storm gods, who defeated enemies and produced crops. Baal worship was rooted in sensuality and involved ritualistic prostitution in the temples. At times, appeasing Baal required firstborn human sacrifice, ecstatic cries, and self-inflicted injury rites. Before the Hebrews entered the Promised Land, the Lord God warned against worshiping Canaan's gods, but Israel turned to idolatry anyway. At the height of Baal worship in Israel, God directly confronted them with his prophet Elijah. First, God showed that he, not Baal, controlled the rain by sending a 3.5-year drought. Then Elijah called for a showdown on Mount Carmel to prove once and for all who the true God was. All day long, 450 prophets of Baal called on their God for lightning, but there was no response. No one answered, and no one paid attention. After Baal's prophets gave up, Elijah prayed a simple...
Real quick, I think it's funny how they're saying that Baal, that to appease him, it involves sexual things, it involves screaming out, it involves children, it involves all of these things that people in Hollywood embrace, right? They embrace this stuff. If you look at what appeases him, and then you look at some of the things that we've seen in Hollywood, they go hand in hand.
Prayer, and God answered immediately with fire from heaven. Additionally, Jesus called Satan Beelzebub, linking the devil to Baal Zebub, a Philistine deity. The Baalim of the Old Testament were nothing more than demons masquerading as gods. Ultimately, all idolatry is devil worship.
This is one of Jeffrey Epstein's letters that he sent to a bank. And it says right here, please wire 11,400, blah, blah, blah. Name, he got Baal right here. I said Baal earlier, but that's how it looks. Baal right here. Okay, why put that right there? If you have no allegiance to Baal and to demonic worship, why put that there? It's kind of ironic that the same things that we know about Epstein is the same things that are done in demonic Baal worship. And it's just not Epstein. It's all of them. It's all of them. It's a crazy world, man. If you don't know Jesus, I think it's time for you to take a close examination of your life and where you want to spend eternity. Okay, because Jesus said that everyone's not going to make it to heaven. Okay. And you are going to you need to determine who are you going to have allegiance to? Are you going to follow Christ, or are you going to follow these demons? It is a battle, and you can be on either side, but the best side to be on is the side with Jesus Christ, because he is the one that's going to destroy all of this in the end. But yeah, man, Jim Breuer, he's been a part of that stuff, and he is exposing what obviously he don't know a lot because he's not in their circles, but he was a part of Hollywood at one point in time, and he knows the darkness that resides in there, and he's exposing it. So shout out to him. Let me know how you guys feel about this video in the comment section. Okay, if you're new to the channel, you like what you see, I encourage you to hit that subscribe button and hit the post notification bell so you do not miss another video. My name's Aaron Page. I'll catch y'all on the next video. Until next time, I'm out.